solve it two ways. I'll solve it, I call it the arrows, and then I call it the box method. So here's what I mean. So look, if I solve it arrows, meaning FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, but obviously it's got more than 4 terms, so FOIL isn't correct. It's just repetitive distributive property. That's all it is, okay? So here's what I mean is that if you guys are multiplying two functions together, look, this is a binomial. That's 2 terms. This is a trinomial. That's 3 terms. A bi times a tri is a 6 terms. That means if you multiply correctly, you should have 6 terms that you then have to combine, if possible. Okay? So here it's a 2 by 2, so you're going to have 4 terms that you have to clean up. Okay, so look, let me do the colors, and then I'll do the box method, and you guys decide what you like. All right, so here's, if I do the arrows, or it's negative 3x, and then 2 plus 2 is to the 4th, right? If you're multiplying your bases, you add your exponents. 3 times 2x is 3 times 2 is 6, 6 to the 1 is x cubed. And then 3 times negative 3 is negative 9x squared. Okay, so I completed the first term. I now have to do the second term. You guys remember this, right? Yeah. Okay, so now 5 times negative 1x squared. I'm going to put it over here because it's an x squared. So minus 5x squared. Here is an x. So plus 10x. And then this is negative 15. And so now just combine down. And that's your end result. And notice I have 6 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I didn't leave anything off. I didn't skip. So now I get negative 3x to the 4th plus 6x cubed minus 14x squared, and then plus 10x minus 15. Okay, that's kind of horizontal, vertical, but then I vertically stacked. You just have to find what preference you prefer. Okay, box method. If you liked your teacher using the box method, so 3x squared plus 5 minus x squared plus 2x minus 3. If you think you ever have a knack for leaving off a term, you have it here. There's your 6 terms, so it kind of forces you not to skip. And then you just go row times column, and you just put the product in the cell. That's it. So you guys know this. Okay, negative 3x to the 4th plus 6x cubed minus 9x squared minus 5x squared 10x minus 15, and it should match. Okay, I have 2 like terms. That's this x squared and this x squared. Other than that, they're all loners. And so that's how I get my minus 14x squared there. So I get negative 3x to the 4th, 6x cubed, minus 14x squared, 10x minus 15, and there you go. So they're not difficult, but they're time consuming. And so you guys can see if you're taking a partner quiz or a test, like little dumb mistakes can come about. So you just gotta make sure, like, you do the problem, and then your partner has to make sure that they either do the problem themselves or they look at your work critically. Like, did they make a mistake? Did they not add the exponents right? Because you guys all know how to do this. Yeah. And I'll be quiet after this. That's where that came from. All right, let me.